All right, what's up, y'all? All right, so what we got here? The Philadelphia 76ers able to pull out, able to take Game 5 at the Garden. I'm going to say a few things about this. Listen, first off, it took an Iron Man effort by Tyrese Maxey, who chipped in with 46 points, also chipped in 9 assists, 5 rebounds added as well. Joel Embiid did not have, his typical night shooting. But I just heard Greg Anthony just say, he's covering another game that he didn't play well. That's not true. All right. Joel Embiid went out there and got 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Let me explain something to you about why this was his second best game. Forget all them games where he's scoring 30 and all that. Okay, in a series like this where you're playing against a team that has been out rebounding you, one of the better rebounding teams in the league, and honestly, if I was to tell you, if people was to ask me what is one reason why the Knicks are winning this series, some people might say Jalen Brunson, and he's a big part of it, but I would point to second chance points, offensive rebounds, to be honest with you, the hustling of the team. And I say that because, you look at game ones and game two, Jalen Brunson shot like 29 or 27, something horrible in that first game. And in the second game, he wasn't a lot better. But the Knicks were able to come away with those wins. And those wins happened as a result of guys like DiVincenzo stepping up, Hart stepping up, McBride stepping up, Hartenstein getting his little floaters and, all of that type of stuff, along with just being out rebounded and out hustled something ridiculous. So for Joel Embiid to go out there and get 16 boards, that's actually probably more important. Him playing that role may be more important than him making sure he goes out there and scores 40 and all of that. This may be actually like a recipe possibly going forward. 16 rebounds, 10 assists, 19 points. That might be his best game, honestly. And in a way, because it's uncharacteristic of his, it may even be better than the 50 piece. Because the 50 piece was just him doing his thing. You look at a game like this where Tobias Harris chips in 19. Finally, Tobias Harris shows up game, and he chipped in 8 boards. Kelly Oubre 14. The campaign comes in again, man. Campaign is probably, our best guy off the bench right now. Him and Batum. Batum chipped in 8, good. Lowry wasn't, able to score, but Lowry does a lot of other little hustle things, man. That you're looking for. So now overall, I mean, I still feel like the Knicks have control of the series. So, I'm not going overboard like this and that. But I'm telling you, if we could just take this game at home, and really we need to take one at home. If we take one at home, it's going to get real serious. It's going to get really interesting. And if we could possibly go for a game 7, then, now the pressure's on the Knicks. You know what I mean? And then you'll see what they're made of. Now, let me say a few things about the Knicks before I go into my thing about the Sixers. I go from being impressed, not impressed with the Knicks in the beginning, to being really impressed with the Knicks, to now, when I really looked at tonight, the way they played, I was not impressed with them at all. Even Jalen Brunson, I know he scored 40 points, but it wasn't an impressive 40 to me. What I see is a guy, I see a gun. People talk about who's better out of him and Maxey. Anyone who wants to say Brunson is the better player, because that's an opinion some people have, you would point to his playmaking ability, I would think, right? But when Brunson's out there not, passing to his teammates, not setting them up, and he's just constantly scoring like he thinks he's Iverson or something, or he thinks he's Derrick Rose, I'm not impressed with that, because he's not those guys. He's really not those guys. The Knicks actually won 2 games with him scoring in the 20s, with those other guys kind of stepping up and doing their thing. Now, and OG had a good game, 17 points. McBride comes in, chips in his 14. That's annoying. Hart with his annoying ass 18. Now, Hart still got 9 rebounds, which is a little high for me, but it's much better than what he had, 16 or something like that the other day, 17 or something that should never happen, you know. So Mitchell Robinson came back. He chips in 7 rebounds. Let me look at these team stats here real fast. Our field goal percentage is almost identical. Both 46, Knicks 46.5, Sixers 46.2. From three, we shot a little bit better from three than they did, actually, a lot better. We shot 38% from three, they shot 27%. We made 15 threes, they made 10. The free throw line. There was some uncharacteristic misses at the free throw line. I think there's reasons for it. In these types of games where you're running guys 40 some odd minutes and damn near 50 minutes, I think fatigue sets in. I think those misses by Tyrese Maxey, who uncharacteristically missed 3 free throws, that was, I believe, fatigue. And Nick Nurse, he has to understand. I get, wanting to allow Joel Embiid to take ownership and really go out there and put it all on the line, but don't do it. You gotta rest Joel Embiid some. You cannot have him running the whole second half because it hurts you more than it helps you. Hurts you more than it helps you. Even if you're giving him a breather, a minute here or there, 2 minutes here and there, you have to do that. And I think we saw that because we come out in the third quarter pretty strong, actually take a little lead, but then after a while, after the minutes pile on, Embiid starts to get tired, and then he's going through different things mentally. At certain times of the game, you think this is the most mentally weak dude ever. And there's other times you think he's fabulous, but he went through a period where he started turning the ball over. And I'm telling you, those turnovers were coming as a result of fatigue. And Nurse has to be on top of that and avoid that fatigue there. And that could just be giving him a breather here and there, 1 or 2 minutes. I get he's afraid because we've given up leads and the plus minus is horrible when he's off. But just trust it, Maxey. Trust it, Tobias. It's your best way going forward. And right now, the Knicks are not impressive right now. Brunson, right now, they're not running any offensive sets. Brunson is actually, to me, more scary when he draws the defense in and he's dumping off to like Hartenstein and dumping off to those different guys. When it's just Brunson to right, Brunson left, Brunson shoot, Brunson shoot, Brunson shoot. I'm not impressed with that. That doesn't make me say wow because I understand basketball a little bit better than just somebody scoring all the time. That just whatever that impresses y'all, then that's you folks. And this was good, but it's still something to it that bothers me about this. I'm still looking for that complete game from us as a team. Right now, basically we have 2 wins in the series. Embiid got us 1, and now Maxey got us 1. This was the Maxey game. Like I said, the one good thing that was different is Tobias scores 19 points, whereas he's been averaging about 8 points a game this series. So we're going to need Tobias if we have a chance to possibly win the series. He's going to have to do this 2 more times. Other than that, I really don't see a way forward. Right now, I would say we have a really good chance to win this game 6, but I don't even know what's going to fucking happen. Like, one of the reasons I didn't make another video is I was so disappointed in us here in this region that we allow them jokers to come from New York and fill up so many seats. That's despicable on the part of Josh Harris, the owner of the other team, who probably doesn't really care that much, about this particular franchise. I think he's thinking about the Rangers. He's thinking about the Washington Commanders. He might not even care that much. That's the way that looks to me. Because that was despicable. So that's a black eye on our fandom as a whole. We take pride in just being the toughest fan base, but maybe not. Maybe the Knicks fans are tougher. I don't know. And Maybe their team is tougher and the fans are tougher. You know, that's pathetic and that was despicable. You know, even if you don't believe in your team, don't show it to the other fan base. Like, you know, what is that? What is that? You know, you want to call them B soft, y'all soft. You know, y'all soft. You know, like, come on, man. Um, so, but another thing I'm taking from this because I'm still feeling like we're not likely to win the series. One thing we're learning about Maxey, man, got to give him that contract. We're going to have to structure the team where I believe Embiid, is your workhorse. But your closer is going to be Tyrese Maxey right now, unless you grab somebody else that just specializes in that. But Maxey shaping up to be a closer, man. That was a Dame Lillard type performance right there he put on today. I can't stress it enough. Like, we were pretty much dead in the water until Maxey, man, made that crazy, amazing 3-pointer where he starts out 3-point line, ducks, and just throws it up. Then he comes back with that other one, man, that was like from damn near the logo. Oh my goodness, man. Like, and to send it into overtime. That and prior to that, we were pretty much dead in the water. And then overtime was just the Maxey and Brunson show. And this is going to be an ongoing debate, man. Who's better, Maxey or Brunson? And for me, it's just going to be like your taste. I'll tell any of y'all. You want to argue you think Brunson is better because he's more crafty or whatever for whatever reason. I'm taking Maxey. Maxey is more athletic, more explosive, and he's 4 years younger. All right, Brunson is 27, Maxey's 23. Just imagine Maxey when he's 27. You know what I mean? Maxey was a one and done player in college, whereas Brunson stayed his 4 years at Villanova. So that accounts for the difference in age and so on. But yeah, good win, man, by the team. This one is much, to me, more impressive than the last one, even though we had to go to overtime to do it. Because I see more contributions than just, Embiid 50 and then everybody else, scoring nothing. Well, I think Maxey had 25, but, And this may be what Embiid has to do. Focus on rebounds. Not focus on just dominating the paint. And it doesn't have to be scoring. It could just be rebounds. It could be blocks, shots, all that kind of stuff. And that's what I think he did this game. And I'm proud of him for that, man. So, yeah, Knicks fans, go ahead and get y'all troll on, whatever. We're going to see y'all Game 6, man, here in Philly. Peace out.